Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Nacho here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new God gun in Infinite Warfare. So, you guys know there was a hotfix that went live yesterday, or a general update for the game or patch, and they tweaked a couple of the weapons, and a couple of weapons that they tweaked were like the Volk and the HVR Carnage, stuff like that. But there was this one weapon that got a secret buff that nobody really seems to know about, and I guess Infinity Ward didn't put it in the patch notes. I don't know if you guys know this, but usually when Infinity Ward releases the patch notes on Reddit, they sometimes leave out little details that they don't want people to know about. Like I remember there was this one time they nerfed Synaptic, the propulsion, but they didn't put it in the patch notes, and there's been countless times where they do stuff like that. I think it's just to not let the community know about major changes, but there was one gun that was severely tweaked with the latest update to the game, and it's the Auger. I'm sure you guys have been able to tell by this gameplay. I'm sorry, it's just a combat training game. For whatever reason, my internet's being dumb. It's not letting me go online, but this gun has literally no recoil now. For anybody who's used this weapon before this update, you know that this weapon was already good. It was already a really good light machine gun, probably the best one, if not like out of all of them in the game, and it had a little bit of recoil, yet it was still manageable. It wasn't like the recoil was absolutely insane that would make you miss bullets. A lot of the times, or most of the times, I would just put on a foregrip and it would be perfectly fine. I could use the iron sights, I could use an ELO, and it would still melt and have no problem. Well, ever since the update, they updated the Auger Furies to make them a somewhat more viable or viable option as an epic. They're still pretty much garbage, but they must have did something to the Auger in general, because this gun has no recoil whatsoever. If you guys don't believe me, try out the Auger, go into a custom game, go into a public match, do whatever you want to do, make an Auger class. You don't even need to use a foregrip. You can hold down the trigger and it goes straight as F, bros. It's pretty insane, and it's basically like a VPR. The only thing that sucks about this is that since it's a light machine gun, you don't have as fast of a movement as you did with the VPR, although I would basically say this is a very strong VPR, because I believe this LMG can kill in like 2 to 3 bullets when the VPR would still take like 3, 4, or 5 sometimes. So if you guys want to try to be a little bit better at Infinite Warfare, I would definitely say you try to use the Auger, and if the movement speed is a little bit too much for you guys, I say you just put on the Merc, and you guys know his ability called Man at Arms. Man at Arms basically gives you 100% movement. It's like you're using a submachine gun, so if you were to do that, it would basically be like you're using the VPR, man. If you let me know if you guys have used the Auger since the update. Nobody is talking about it, and people haven't really talked about it on Reddit, so I figured I'd make a video on it. You know, this idea was brought to me through one of my friends on YouTube called Kyle, or Lights Out Noob. His link will be in the description. Be sure you guys go check out his channel, and that's basically it, guys, man. The Auger is pretty insanely good now. It was always good in my opinion. Oh, it's like the same thing with the VPR. I never thought the VPR was trash. Even when the gun was released, I thought it was a perfectly fine weapon. You know, for a submachine gun, it was good. You know, it didn't have to map kids across map. Then they buffed it and made it absolutely insane. And it's the same thing with the Auger. The funny thing is they're both DLC weapons, man. That's the crazy thing. Maybe Infinity Ward just likes messing with the DLC weapons, so people are more inclined to try to get the season pass. Who knows, man? That's some conspiracy theory tinfoil hat shit right there, boys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. My personal class for the Auger, if you guys want a recommendation, I would say use an ELO sight with your favorite reticle. My personal favorite reticle is called Feelers, F-E-E-L-E-R-S. It's like a purple reticle, and it's super nice because I don't even have blue dot and I'm 30th prestige. It's super sad. And then I also run quick draw and rifled barrel, and my perks are, I believe, dexterity, scavenger, hardline, and dead silence, and I believe I use a launcher for a secondary. But use rifled barrel, use an ELO, use whatever you guys are comfortable with, honestly, and you guys should be really good to go on the battlefield. I always run Synaptic, you guys know that, and this gun has just been an absolute melt machine ever since the update. You don't even need a foregrip. It's absolutely insane, and I hope you guys learned something today from today's video. As always, my name is Papa Nacho. Be sure you guys give the video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Nacho Nation.